What's up guys? Today we are at Laureles in Medellin. This is actually my favorite barrio here in Medellin. We're gonna check out this loft apartment, which is like a 1-bedroom, 2-bathroom apartment, which I actually think is really beautiful. It's in a great spot. The price is really good. They did a really good job with the decoration. Like, I'm a huge fan of the way they put everything together, the colors, like everything here looks really, really good. But we're gonna see the apartment and tell me what you guys think of it.
If you guys are looking for a consultation, feel free to hit me up here. Also, my course is going to be available by the end of April, so stay tuned for that. I'm gonna offer the course completely with a consultation included, or you can buy the dating and the business ones separately, and those will be at a lesser price just for those sections.
So let's start with the kitchen. I'm a huge fan of this kitchen because there's a lot of space. They don't have an island in the middle to take up like that space. It's not very big, but look at how much like cutting space you have. So you have all this room to like prepare the food. You can put a couple bar chairs and you can put more food here if you have like guests over as well. I love electric stoves like this. You don't see this very often in Colombia at all actually. Personally, I think it's really cool because you can manually control the heat, but it's just so easy to clean. This sink is really awesome because it's nice and wide. It's not as deep as I would like it to be, but I still think it's pretty good. And the fact that you can like move this like up and down is very cool. There's a lot of storage space. I love what they did with the colors. A lot of these apartments, especially like if they're Airbnb or whatever, they always use like the most basic colors, but here they have this nice beige for the kitchen, and then they have like this nice accent wall, which we're gonna see in the bid. And I actually think the bedroom is really beautiful too. All in all, I think they did a good job. It's not too much, it's not too little. Like, look at these lamps. Like, small details like this. I like the use of warm light as well. I always say that warm light makes a house look way, way better, because when you use cold light or like the fluorescent lights, like in most Colombian houses, it just looks like a hospital or a prison. You have a nice, beautiful sized fridge here. I actually like this coat hanger a lot. I think this is a really cool touch, and it's in a good place. It takes up space, but it doesn't look like too much. You have the microwave and then you have the oven. I was also really impressed by this living room. The interesting thing about this apartment is that it's small technically, but it doesn't feel it at all. Especially if you're a single man, like apartment like this would be perfect because you have this beautiful living room with the big TV and you can enjoy like watching movies. Or for me, like I love playing video games. And this couch is actually very comfy. The problem with a lot of like Airbnbs that you'll see is that they don't invest in the furniture. They'll have like a nice apartment and everything's beautiful, but if the furniture is bad, it's like uncomfortable or it looks cheap, it kind of ruins the image of the apartment. But I think like here, they did a really good job. The sofa is actually very comfortable, but not only is it comfortable, it looks very beautiful. So I think that's really good. I like over here in the corner, they use this sofa. It's a nice color. I think this red is beautiful because everything in the house that you're gonna see, all the colors are essentially like pastel. Kind of like IKEA architect. Like anything that you'll see in IKEA, it seems to be the idea here. It doesn't seem that they pick things just for it to be as generic as possible. It seems that there's like an actual like artistic touch to it. And I think the owner is from Poland, so it makes a lot of sense because the style is very like European. I imagine IKEA or like Sweden. And you have this office space that I think is amazing. For me as a guy, everything in the apartment is like everything that I would need. If I want to live here for a month, 2 months, this is like the perfect size for everything. This is, I guess, another studio. It looks like he had a TV here at some point. There's a lot of like work areas, so you can work upstairs, you can work downstairs. But this is what I mean. Like, look at the taste. Look at this pastel color on the wall. I think this desk was really cool too, like attached to the wall. I just love the design that they did because it doesn't feel like too much, too extreme. It's still fairly minimalist, but they have like these accent walls and the colors that really bring it all together. So we're here in the bedroom. I've seen this concept quite a bit. Like, they have this wall where they put the TV on the back to kind of divide up the space. I think this is a cool concept because it's not like a full wall, so you still feel the room, or like it still feels spacious, but it still kind of divides like the living area with this like den, I would say. Man, I'm a TV person, I'm not gonna lie. So I think like the way he set it up with the couch here and you have a TV here, you can relax. Like, let's say like with my wife, right? If she wanted to watch TV, she can watch something here and then I can go downstairs and play video games. It's really well thought out and every inch of the space is used to perfection. Once again, really beautiful couch that is surprisingly very comfortable. Not a huge fan of the coffee table. Maybe I'll add something else, but it's a good size. Maybe he just liked it for the size, who knows? So I want you guys to come and check out the bedroom. Wow, okay, so this guy really loves his TVs because this over here, they have a TV as well. It's a nice king size bed with a bed frame over here. I like the use of the accent wall and this like cuadro that they have. Everything is just really, really good. Ooh, this is nice, yes. I love the industrial design. Something I love about Europeans is that they just have style. Their taste is really good, it's very elegant. Everything always matches, the colors are good. There's like a minimalism to European style. Like in the Latino community, it's all about, they like to show off a lot. Whereas I feel like for Europeans, they're a lot more minimalistic in thinking. It's all about the colors and the shapes and yeah, just minimalism, which I think is awesome. Let's check out this bathroom. The bathroom is a lot bigger than you think because you have these high ceilings. And I love the shower, it's very spacious. I love what they did with the wall and the colors and the tile and everything is really, really beautiful. The sink is nice, the toilet is nice. Like I said, it's not too much. A cool thing about this bathroom is where the closet is. So you have this closet that's connected, and look how big it is. It's so much bigger than you would originally expect. You have this, you have 2 levels, which I personally would only probably, for my clothes, I only have like this much, and then the rest would be used for my wife. This house is a lot bigger than you think from the outside, like the duplex idea, the way that everything's spaced out. If I were to buy a property, it would be exactly like this. I love it a lot. Yeah, so this guy really loves his televisions. Like every single corner of the house has televisions. It's like how my dad is. I'm kind of like that too sometimes. I personally don't like having a TV with the bed because I just get too distracted, but I also kind of love having a TV next to my bed if I'm being honest. But I think for an Airbnb, like the setup of this apartment is literally perfect. Everything that I would personally want in an apartment they have. Like these blackout curtains are amazing. They don't cover everything, but I think it still does a pretty good job at night. And surprisingly, it's very quiet here. You don't hear a lot of like noise from the street. We're kind of close to like La 70, the main street, but I still think we're a little bit off the road, so it's not like super, super loud, which is awesome. So what do you guys think? In my opinion, this apartment is 10 out of 10. I think the decoration is 10 out of 10. Practicality is 10 out of 10. It's a really good price, which I forgot, so I'm gonna have to ask Andrea about it. It's in a really good location because we're not exactly in Laureles, we're a little closer to Estadio. You're right next to La 70, which is the second biggest party area next to Parquilleras. In my opinion, it's a little better because it's a lot more locals and you don't have all the prostitute garbage. It's Strato 3 or 4 because it's Estadio. When I lived here, I actually liked it a lot because you can go work out in the stadium. My Spanish school was really close to here. They have a few dance studios that are close to here. And it's just like a really local vibe while also being so close to Laureles and all that scene, but you're kind of out of that area. Let me know what you guys think about this apartment. Do you guys like it? I personally think it's a great investment. I think it's beautiful. But yeah, thanks for watching and I'll catch you later. Bye.